Hey guys, MidBaron20 back again. And if you're watching the replay of this live stream, feel free to just watch the whole thing because we're just going to be talking about my reactions to the latest Nintendo Direct because I was on vacation, unfortunately, when this actually dropped. I just came back. I did watch some of the trailers that were announced on the Nintendo Direct. I haven't really seen everything. I did see some of the Zelda stuff. I'm excited to talk about that. But I'm actually, my reaction to this Nintendo Direct is going to be probably something different than a lot of others. I think this one, you either really loved this Nintendo Direct or you didn't like it at all. I find myself somewhere in between. I'm actually kind of a little disappointed by it. I'm not too thrilled about Metroid Prime 4. I'm not a big Metroid fan, so I was never too excited about that to begin with when they first announced that a long time ago. Apparently that's a real thing now, so I guess that's good for people that were excited about that. But for people like myself, I can't really, I wasn't really excited about that. I kind of had a feeling that we're going to talk about that anyhow. But let's go ahead and get this live stream underway. Before we get started here, I am going to go ahead and tweet this out. So bear with me for just a minute. Let me see here. Give me a second, guys. I got to try to grab my link here. There we go. Sorry, Elon Musk. I will never call Twitter X. I just refuse. So we are going to tweet this out. We're not gonna X it out. Okay, that just doesn't make sense. All right, that should be on Twitter now. Yep, there we go. I'll put it on Discord too, because some people use Discord. If you do not know, I do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. And Discord is really good about notifying people when I go live. They do a much better job than YouTube, surprisingly. I don't know why that's the case, but it definitely is the case. All right, so we should be good. All right, here we go. All right, so first things first, I do want to go ahead and pull up, if I can find it here. There we go. Here's all the things that Nintendo talked about, apparently. They're in their most recent uploads. Something with Rocket League just got announced an hour ago. Not sure what that's all about. These were all today, so this was not part of the actual Direct. But down here, if you keep scrolling, you'll see something with Ninja Turtles. We got Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, the trailer. That's coming out soon. We do have a Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack that's happening. I do want to look at that. I didn't really get to look at that, so bear with me just a second here. All right, hold on, guys. It's a problem doing this live. I was going to make a video, like a separate video on this, but I kind of wanted to go live. That way I can talk and get your guys' opinions on everything as well as we go through this. But I do want to go ahead and start playing this. All right. Okay, let's check this out. All right, I want to see what this is all about here.
More classic titles are on the way. Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Now, I did play this as a child. I remember playing, well, not really a child, I guess as a teenager. I remember playing this in high school. Or no, it was junior high and study hall. We actually had the link cables that you would have to like connect your Game Boy Advances, and me and my friend would actually play this. And we actually got in trouble, and I think they tried taking our Game Boy Advances away, and I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So I put it back away in my book bag. But I remember playing this, so this is cool that they're actually bringing it to the Nintendo Switch Online service.
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission. Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games.
So they're going to have a completely different section. I know they were already doing this in Japan or something like that. They have like a complete mature section. But I guess now we're getting that. All right.
Brave the dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark, now with online multiplayer.
Okay, so I know people are probably super excited about Perfect Dark. This is another game that I never really got into growing up, but I know a lot of people have been asking for this, and now that you can play online, that's cool. Nader Gamer, welcome to the stream. There's a chance for Conker's Bad Fur. I wish, man. That'd be awesome. They should bring back like the entire collection. They should put on the Rare Replay. They should just release that for the Switch. That would be awesome.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
Okay, so that's already live. You can already play that. That's nice. That's cool. Let's see what else did I miss here. That interests me anyways. I want to let's check this out.
Another sport is coming to Spoko Square. Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game. Dribble, pass, and shoot in 2-on-2 matches using motion controls. Try out 3-point challenge solo and score as many baskets as you can within the time limit. Up to 4 players can also compete in 5-streak battle. Besides local play, you can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matching.
I mean, this is more of a gimmicky thing. I remember playing this with Wii Sports Resort, if you guys remember that. Like, it was more of a repetitive thing that you can do like a 3-point contest. I'm not really sure how this is going to work playing online, though, if I'm being completely honest. I really don't know how this is going to work playing online.
This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm excited about that or not. Gaming Goomba, welcome to the stream, dude. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time no see. There are 2 games from this that I'm looking forward to the most. Yeah, there's a Super... I guess let's just go ahead and watch this. I'm not a big Super Mario Party fan, but does this have online? Did they mention it? Let's see.
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree. First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast.
You say you regret buying Switch Sports. I don't regret it. I had fun for it with a little bit. I liked playing bowling online. That's something I always wanted to do with like the original Wii Sports, and it was fun to finally get to do that. But the mechanics are a little different, I think, on in Wii Sports, the new one anyways. I don't know.
Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll. Here on Goomba Lagoon, The ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return. Some mini-games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more.
Am I the only one who does not care about like the Mario Party stuff? Does it have online? If it doesn't have like, if you can't play the main game online with random people, like if I cannot play the main, like, you know, game, not just like a few mini games, but if I cannot play the main game online with people, it does not interest me in the slightest.
And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers. With over 110 mini-games, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode. Compete against your...
See right here, they're talking about the online mode, but again, it doesn't look like it's for the main game. This looks like something like a mini game, like something separate. They always do this, it seems like.
Rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top. Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
See, I don't understand that. Like, there is online. You know, somebody said that there's, you know, it's got regular online like Superstars, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like there's just a couple modes that have online play, like a few mini games. It doesn't look like you can actually play the main like board game, you know, like the main Mario Party game that we know and love online with random people. It looks like you can only play with friends. And they've always done this, and Miyamoto's like reasoning behind this is like it's more fun to play with people on a couch in front of you, which I agree 100%, but we're in the year 2024 and most people with their busy life schedule, they can't make time out of their day to have friends come over to play in person. So I just don't get it. I don't know. I just don't get it. Doesn't make no sense at all. Tarek, welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry that you went broke. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Tarek. Did you ever find a job? I know you said you were in between jobs right now, man. Hopefully your life's doing a little bit better than last time I talked to you, man. Yeah, I don't think any of us are doing too good financially in Biden's economy right now, unfortunately. But yeah, so there's that. There's this Mario Party Jamboree. All right, let's see. What else is there? All right, here's Metroid Prime 4, okay, that people, I guess, are excited about. Nice. Gaming Goomba. I just got back from vacation. I was in Sandusky at Cedar Point for like 3 days. We had a lot of fun. It's super hot, though. We're in the middle of a heat wave right now, so it's been brutal. It's been in the upper 90s. It's been crazy, man. Okay, so the rumor is a lot of people think that this game looks like it's running way smoother than normal. So a lot of people think might be running on like the next gen Nintendo Switch. That's the rumor right now that I'm hearing. A lot of people think this might be running on like the Nintendo Switch 2, and that this game might actually be one of the launch titles for the Nintendo Switch 2. You know, it might be something similar to what they did with Breath of the Wild or something like that, where they're going to release it on the Switch and they might release it on the next gen Switch console as well. So I don't know. What do you guys think? That's a good point. Someone said, will the current Switch even handle the graphics? I don't know. That's why a lot of people think that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is going to be beyond the Switch, pun intended. But yeah, they think it's going to be like on the next gen. But I think it's going to be just like what Gaming Goomba said. I think it's going to be a cross-gen. Like, it's going to be on the Nintendo Switch and it's going to be on the Nintendo Switch 2. I think they're going to release 2 different copies of the game, just like they did with Breath of the Wild, but we'll see. And as you can see, it's not coming out to 2025, so they definitely have enough time to where they could, if they wanted to, they could definitely make that happen, put it on both systems. Let's see. I'm very excited for Mario and Luigi Brothership. I wish I could say the same. I'm not a huge fan of RPGs. We are going to watch the trailer, though. That's a good thing you brought that up. I'm a big Mario and Luigi, fan. I love all the Mario, series. But I don't know. This one, let's watch it. It is good. The voice acting is good.
Luigi! Yeah.
So right away, what's your guys' reaction to the overall art style of the game? It's a little different. It almost looks like I can't explain it, man. It's like you're watching almost like a cartoon almost. And I know they're going for there was a game similar to this, I think on the Game Boy Advance. I can't exactly remember the name, but I think it's something similar to that. And I don't know. The fact that it's an RPG and it's a turn-based RPG, fighting mechanics, I'm not into those types of games, which is why I'm probably going to end up passing on this one. But I know a lot of people are excited about it, so... right here definitely looks like something you'd be watching on an animated TV show, which is really good. I mean, it looks visually, it looks cool. It looks like you're watching an animated TV show, which I like. That's cool. I think that's pretty cool. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Coming to a theater near you, November 7th. It's cool. It's cool. Doesn't necessarily look like my kind of game, but I can definitely see people getting super, super excited about it. Gaming Goomba, remember how insanely good the original Prime looked on GameCube? I know. Do you remember how good? I'll take it a step further. Do you remember how good Super Mario Galaxy looked on the original Wii? To this day, if you play the original Mario Galaxy on the Wii, and you know how old the Wii is now, it still looks so good. I don't know how Nintendo pulled that off, but to make Galaxy look the way it did on the Wii was just amazing. To this day, that's the best looking game on the Wii. I don't know how they pulled that off, but it's insane. Title says, I'm not much of an RPG fan myself, but this looks promising. I agree. It does look good. You own Paper Mario, Xenoblade, and Mario RPG. You haven't even completed one. Well, you need to get on that, man. I feel like they're going to announce the Switch successor around late this year and release around spring. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Nintendo doesn't really want to talk about anything right now, so I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see here. You were so excited to see it upscaled in 3D All-Stars. It looks so good. I know. I agree. All right, let's see. I never really got to see this one. Let's see this. This is something I'm interested in.
To a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monarch's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch. Uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
This was a game I always planned on getting, but never got. The Disney games, like the platformers, have always been really good in the past. So that's a game I was supposed to get and I never did. So I don't know. Now this actually kind of surprised me. I don't know why they brought this back, but
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. The villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious...
Tell me this isn't the biggest cash grab you've ever seen, okay? Because there's really no excuse. I might get some hate for this, but I don't care. But there's really no excuse for them to... re-release Donkey Kong Country Returns. It sold really well on the Wii, so a lot of people have already played this. Like I've played the crap. I love this game. I have played the crap out of this game. I've beaten the game countless times. It's very well done. It's great. It's a classic. I love the game. So to redo it again and bring it back on the Switch is just the biggest cash grab I've ever seen. Like, I can understand some of the games on the Wii U. I think they brought, Tropical Freeze to the Switch as well. Because and I kind of understand not too many people bought a Wii U. But everyone had a Wii. Everyone had a Wii. And I feel like they're kind of rolling the dice on this. Even if you're I guess if you're a huge Donkey Kong fan, you're probably going to buy it just to add it to your collection or whatever. But I'm not going to buy it because I already have this game. I have it on the Wii, and I've already beaten it so many times. I don't really see myself beating it again just because it's on my Switch. It's the same exact game. It's just upscaled a little bit. So, I don't know. This one kind of surprised me that they actually did this, but I know a lot of people were excited, and I don't really see why. Like, we already have this game.
Banana Horde. Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them, pound them, and roll on through. Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels, and even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
Now this, in my opinion, and some people may disagree, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a much better game than Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. People might disagree with that. I know Tropical Freeze, the levels, and I know this seems weird to complain about, they go on forever. I feel like the levels never end, and you would think that's a good thing because, you know, the longer the game, the better, which is typically true. If the main game and main story is long, it is good. But some of the levels are drawn out. Like, they're really, really long. And there's just, I don't know, there's a stigma behind Tropical Freeze I did not care for. It left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know why, but for some reason, Donkey Kong Country Returns was such a better game. It was so good. Like, this game is good, which is probably why it is going to sell. It's going to sell good because it's a good game. A lot of people love the double dip. Like somebody else said, they're going to buy this to retire their old copy of their game. And a lot of other people are going to do the same. So a lot of people love the double dip. They bought it once. They're going to buy it again just so they can either play it on the go or they just want to replay it because it's such a good game. So it probably is going to sell like hotcakes. And for good reason, it's a good game. It is way better than Tropical Freeze. This will 100% sell more copies than Tropical Freeze. It will. Looks like somebody agrees with me in the chat, but yeah, that's just my opinion there, and I'm sticking to it. Luigi's Mansion's coming out soon. Let's see. There's a Just Dance that got announced, but like who really cares? Who cares about that, right? Like, who really cares? What is this? I don't know what this is. I got to look at it real quick. It's about a stray cat. Hold on, let's roll that back. Okay, what are we looking at here? We have a stray cat on a raft, right? And then we have this guy who's paddling the cat, but he has a tablet for a face. Am I looking at this right? What is going on here? Stray. The funny thing is, this is a game that I probably would actually enjoy. It looks like it's a weird platformer where you play as a stray cat, and there's probably a lot of cool platforming elements to it, at least I hope. But I don't know, it doesn't really tell much. It just kind of shows a little bit of the gameplay there. That's interesting. Weird. A little weird. Melissa, you care. You love Just Dance. Well, you know, most girls do like Just Dance. The question is, who even plays Just Dance? That's a good question. You played Stray on PS5. Okay, a couple years ago. It was all right, worth at least one playthrough, but you won't play it again. Story wasn't what I expected. Well, I don't know how much of a story you could have with a stray cat to begin with. You know what I mean? What do I think of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? I probably will not be buying it. Again, I mean, there's a lot of remakes this time around I'm not buying. I made a video about this, about like why I'm not buying a lot of these remakes. Because I'm just sick of buying things twice. As much as I love some of these games, I don't feel the need to keep buying the same game over and over again. You know, I want Nintendo to get creative and give us new games. Give us, you know, new games is what I'm looking for here. Mario Party Jamboree looks baller, except I'm worried about the super branding. What's the worry about the super branding? Like, what? I don't know what you mean by that. I wish it had online play for the main story game, for like the the board game. They did not announce that. It looks like they just have like these mini games that are happening here. You still like both Donkey Country games? Don't get me wrong. You're going through Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze again. You like Returns a lot better since the stages are not as long. Okay, so you agree. You pretty much agree with the same thing. Yeah, they made Tropical Freeze way longer. And which sounds weird to complain about. Usually you don't be like, man, this game, the levels are just way too long. That sounds ridiculous. A lot of people wouldn't complain about something like that. That's usually a good thing. But there's just something about Tropical Freeze where it's like, I don't know if it's because some of the platforming in the game is difficult. Like some of it's really challenging, which again is a good thing, something you shouldn't complain about. You want a challenge. But like when you mix the challenge with how long the level, sometimes you're like, man, I would wish this level would just end. I find myself playing Tropical Freeze like saying to myself, man, when is this level going to end? And that doesn't really seem like a fun time. If you're telling yourself that, man, when is this level going to end? It's like, are you having fun? You really got to start asking yourself, are you having fun? Joy-Cons being mandatory. Yeah. You're looking for the new Mario Party game. That's good. That's good. Trust me, it's got a huge fan base. Everyone loves that. Let's check out this fighting game here. Now, depending on the price of this game, is really going to determine whether I want to pick this one up or not. I really love how they have the Punisher, like a side-scrolling beat 'em up game, thrown into the fighting games. That's a nice, twist I did not see coming. Usually, there's just a bunch of fighting games thrown together. The fact that they have like a kind of a side-scrolling beat 'em up, that's nice to see. All right, that's cool. That's enough of that. We'll see. I guess we'll see what the price is, I guess, here. Someone says, from what I've heard, only a few of the mini games will require the Joy-Cons, but aside from that, a regular controller can be used. That's what I think. I don't think they're going to force the Joy-Cons for everything, but there probably is quite a few games that require the Joy-Cons, unfortunately, because, Nintendo, especially when it comes to these party games, they love to use the gimmicky motion controls, and, typically you're going to need the Joy-Cons for that, unfortunately. Is there anything else before we get to the meat and potatoes here? The game that I have not really. I only see the trailer briefly. Haven't got to see much of it because I've been on vacation. And I just want to, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's watch it. So I'm definitely getting like Game Boy Advance type vibes. Like the graphics are going to be more handheld style graphics, in my opinion. And I do know, obviously, you end up playing as Zelda in this game, which is a good twist. It's going to be interesting to see how all that works. Yes, the roles have turned. It's a good twist. Now Zelda has to, yes, you play as Zelda and you have to save Link, which is really cool. I like the premise. We've never seen nothing like this yet. I wish it was more of a, I guess, bigger game, because this looks like a Game Boy Advance type game, honestly, with the graphics and stuff like that. But the art style. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna let that take away from the game. Let's just watch. I think this is actually gonna be a really, really fun game. Now it's Zelda overlooking all the land.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Correct.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks.
I'm calling it right now, okay? It is 3:39 p.m. Friday, June 21st. Clip this right now because this is for sure going to happen. The fact that you can create echoes and copy things and do whatever you want with them there is going to eventually, something's going to happen in this game. People are going to find a way to glitch the game by doing something, by copying a bunch of stuff, and it's going to break the game. Something's going to happen to where you can get like infinite rupees, or it's going to do something to where it completely breaks the game. And then Nintendo's going to have to release a patch to update the game. Something like that's going to happen. I'm calling it right now.
How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover. Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all. In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will...
Whoa, I did not see this. There was going to be another Nintendo Switch Lite edition. Okay, I did not remember seeing this at all.
Also be available at launch. We hope you're looking...
I'm such a sucker. I have not bought a Nintendo Switch Lite because I don't really need one. I never bought one. God, I don't know. I'm like on the verge of maybe buying that one. I don't even need it either.
Forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
Okay, so there it is. Someone says, is this the first game to ever play as Zelda? Well, in Smash Brothers, you can play as Zelda and Sheik and stuff. But as far as an actual Zelda game to where you get to play as Zelda through the entire game like this is like the first time this has happened. But you have been able to play Zelda as Zelda like in like Smash Brothers and stuff. Someone says, I'm also calling it too that those who don't want the patch will not download it and install it, just like the Tears of the Kingdom. Guilty. I still have not updated my Tears of the Kingdom game because I really enjoyed using the glitch. It was a lot of fun. And out of all the Zelda games, Tears of the Kingdom had a glitch to where you could really, really have a lot of fun with it. Some people call it cheating, but what are you cheating? I guess you're just cheating yourself. It's not like it's not a competitive game. There's no online or nothing like that. It's just kind of enhances your game experience. I had a lot of fun with those glitches. I thought it was great. And I refused to update the game. I still haven't updated the game. It looks like Hyrule from A Link to the Past. Yeah, they're using the same exact graphics as Link to the Past remake, which is nice. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it looks good. You never bought a Switch Lite either? Yeah, I felt like there's no need to because, I mean, I already have a Switch. There's really no need to have that, so... Is there anything else I'm missing here? Well, hold on. Here's a new update to this. Yeah, Four Swords. This is the game I was talking about. I played in school. Okay, if you guys are interested, this is something I'm going to be doing online. I will do a live stream at some point, and I will play Four Swords with somebody, somebody random on my live stream. We'll get four of us, and we'll play this because I remember playing this in school, and it was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Yep, that's gonna... Oh, it's available now. Okay, so we can do that now if we wanted to. That's cool. Among Us has something new. I don't know what this is all about, but... Okay, so you can play as a noisemaker now and a tracker. Phantom? Out now. Okay, so that's already out too. Now, I'm not a huge Among Us fan. I've played it a couple times. I could never... I mean, some people are just obsessed with it, and they play it all the time. It was fun, but, like, I don't know. I couldn't really get into it like everyone else did. But is there anything else I should look at, guys, before we end this live stream here? I think I looked at the main stuff. What else is there? What's this Looney Tunes?
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op. But watch out for falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Let's game on.
God, if you guys were only old enough like me to remember the old school Looney Tunes games, like on the Super Nintendo and stuff, gosh, those were so good. Those were so good. Are you planning to build muscle? Yeah, that's what I'm actually doing that right now. I lift like 2 to 3 times a week along with my running. So, yes, we are in the process. Yes, SNES and NES both. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's nice. You're 41. Okay. So we're about the same age. I'll be 40 here in October. So I guess it would make sense that my demographic is probably people around my age because I like the older stuff. I guess that would make sense. You'll be 41 in July. Nice. Well, happy early birthday. I'll be 40 here soon. soon enough in October. I'm not looking forward to it. I think that's about it, guys. I don't think I didn't miss much, did I? I think I went over anything worth talking about anyways, right? Funko Fusion. Nobody cares about that. There's a Dragon Quest 3, remake. Yeah, I covered all the talking points. That's why I was like, yeah, there's really nothing. We got it all. I mean, there's Metal Slug Attack Reloaded, but there's not much. Yeah, I think that's it. That's about it. So I guess we'll talk for a couple minutes, and then I'll end the live stream. And then there we go. Mio looked cool. What's Mio? I don't even see that on here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, right here. Okay. Let's look at it. Yeah, I definitely have not seen this. That does look cool. That actually does look pretty cool. It looks like a fast-paced platforming type game, which I like those games. 2025. Okay. Thanks for telling me about that. That looks interesting. You remember the actual cartoons, Melissa? Oh yeah. Don't we all? Those are the good old days. Those were the good old days, man. There ain't too many good cartoons anymore, unfortunately. With the world we live in, as sad as it is. A PlayStation IP is going to be on the Switch. Which one is that? And this was literally 2 hours ago. This has nothing to do with the Nintendo Direct, but let's see what's going on with Rocket League. Oh, Horizon's Adventures, really? Okay, so they're celebrating Rocket League's birthday, apparently. Okay, okay. Not a big deal. I honestly don't know many people who play that game anymore. I mean, I really don't. Hold on, what is this? This was uploaded today, by the way. This has nothing to do with the Direct. Oh my god, they got all kinds of different games. It's like a crossbreed of games. That guy's from Crazy Taxi. That's kind of cool. If you like Super Monkey Ball, that one actually looks kind of neat. That looks kind of neat. Got a bunch of different games coming in there showing up. That's... If you played Mario Galaxy, you've got your feel for Monkey Ball. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember those stages. I remember that level. I think we all fell off the cliff quite a few times before we got it right. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. There's a Smurf game a day ago. Okay, let's look at it. Got to see it. Got to look at this real quick.
Product not yet rated.
This gives me like a Mario Galaxy vibe right here, this level. That looks cool. I mean, that actually looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks fun. Wow. That actually looks fun. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that they still make Smurf games, because do they even have the show anymore? Like they don't have the show anymore, do they? I know they made a movie a long time ago to try to, revive the series, but I don't really think they have the show anymore. I mean, this was like way back in my day, the Smurfs, and I don't think they have the show anymore, but I could be wrong. I don't have cable, so I guess I'm the wrong guy to ask, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think the Smurfs are a thing anymore. Someone says watch the... it used to be on the Boomerang channel. Yes, yeah, Boomerang used to have all the old stuff. All right, somebody says check out the Horizons one. All right, let me try to find it here. The Lego Horizons Adventure, is that the one? It's a Lego... Are you going to get the Mario and Luigi game? I was just talking about that a little bit ago. Probably not, because it's an RPG. I'm not a big turn-based RPG fan. Even though it is a Mario game, probably still not going to get it, honestly. All right, let's check this out.
A new Lego adventure is on the horizon. It's the world of Horizon in Lego form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op. LEGO Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I mean, looks cool, I guess. I probably won't pick it up. I never really got into the Lego stuff. Jay says, am I still running? Yes, I'm still running. I ran about 36 miles this past week. Even when I was on vacation at Cedar Point in Sandusky, I went and ran a nice 7-mile loop around the entire peninsula, which was fun. I plan on going Cleveland tomorrow morning and running there. So yes, still actively running. And I plan on probably doing that the rest of my life, as long as my knees and my back, and as long as I'm healthy, as long as I can stay healthy and I'm not crippled or anything, I should be doing it for the rest of my life. Running is something I have a deep, deep passion for. You've never been interested in third-party games. There's some good ones, but I'm definitely more of a first-party game guy myself. But yeah, guys, we've been streaming for over an hour now. Thank you guys who did, come out and, talk about this stuff with me. It's so inspiring seeing how much fitter you've become, Van. Very happy for you. Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I've lost currently, 112 pounds from the heaviest that I was at one point. So, and I'm pretty much just maintaining my weight now. I still have maybe 10 pounds or so that I want to lose, but it's going to take a lot of time, because I'm to the point now to where I'm just kind of maintaining and building muscle through lifting and stuff. And I'm just kind of trying to get cut up a little bit now. But yeah. Well, what weight are you at? Well, I've been, I started out at 320 pounds, and currently I stick right now I'm anywhere between 215 to 209. That's where I stay. Depending on my water weight, what I ate that day, it fluctuates between 215 to 209, and I'm 6'3", so that's where I'm currently at right now. Do I use a food scale? I do not. I don't weigh my food or nothing like that. I don't count calories or nothing like that either. Like I said, right now it's usually the way I lost a lot of weight at the beginning was I was really focused on not eating as much carbs and just having a really high protein diet, and just being active, making sure I get my steps in for the day and stuff like that. So we measure with our hearts. That's funny. Yeah, we probably should do, that's my big problem actually, is my portion size. I've always eaten a lot, I'm a bigger guy, I like to eat. So that's been a big problem of mine, is when I do eat, I eat a lot, big portion sizes. So that is something I should focus on. But right now I'm just kind of maintaining my weight and trying to build muscle. And I plan on, by October 29th, which is my birthday, I'll be 40, and I'm hoping to be in the best shape of my life by then. So I got just over 4 months to go. We should be able to get there. Like I said, I'm already kind of just maintaining my weight now. Right now I'm focusing on building muscle and just focusing on my runs, because I do have a half marathon that I am going to run 2 days before my birthday, which is going to be really fun. It's right here in town. It's the Bridge to Bridge half marathon. So if you're in the area, which you probably ain't, come root me on. I'll be there. That's a problem for you too, huh? Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support. And as always, guys, it's pretty much all for right now. And there'll be more to come shortly, guys. Thanks again.